Tonight, join Ursula Carlson, Chris Parker, Asadi, Madeleine, Sami, and Vaughan Smith as we look back on the week and ask, have you been paying attention? And now, here's your host, Hayley Sproul.
Tēnā koutou i te iwi, no mai, haere mai, welcome to Have You Been Paying Attention? The quiz show my fiancé and I are running from our home with the high-tech help of a PowerPoint presentation. Later tonight, we will be joined by our guest quizmasters, New Zealand music legend Tiki Tāne, and later by Silver Fern Maya Wilson. But first, let's say hello to our contestants. Zooming in, we've got Ursula Carlson. Hello. Chris Parker.
Hello.
Asadi, Madeleine, Sami.
Kia ora.
And with his princess castle proudly in the back, why, it's Mrs. Vaughan Smith.
So it's actually a Barbie dream house. Don't be jealous.
Oh.
Get it right, Hayley.
No mai hoki mai, everyone. So lovely to see you all. Of course, all of us, we're in level 4. Hope we're all faring well. How about you, Chris?
Oh, we're loving it. I'm just loving it, Hayley. Another week. Let's just extend all year. Let's never leave.
Hey, Chris, your eyes are doing something weird.
Yeah, what's happening? They're in a different direction.
What? No, I'm perfect. I'm so glad I'm on TV right now.
Now, Chris, people might not know this, but you are in lockdown in Auckland with quite a big group of people, aren't you?
A lot of people, a lot of personalities, quite a few entertainers. It's all go.
It's all go there. And of course, sharing a house with a group of 6 isn't always how you imagined it would be. Have a look at this.
Absolutely loving flatting in a lockdown. Actually, like 2 days before the lockdown, we had someone come and look at our oven, and he opened it and went, "Oh gosh, this could blow up any second." And then he left. He was like, "I wouldn't cook with that." And then the lockdown happened, and we have been cooking with it all day, every day.
Well, Chris, we're so lucky to have you on the show just in case something happens.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll be a news story next week.
There you go. You could be a question, Chris.
Look forward to seeing you in the show next week, Chris.
Madeleine, Sami, lovely to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you too, Hayley Sproul.
Now, as the world knows, we'll put it that way, Mads, you're a fantastic actress. But based on the photos that you posted on your Instagram this week, it seems you've got a bit of a knack for playing the gents. Here's a few of you guys. Love this fella. Absolutely adore the mullet here. That's back in fashion.
That's Ray from Super City Series 2. Talked a bit like that.
Oh, yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense. Oh, here's a young guy. He's a bit of a hottie.
No, that's just me.
All right.
Me back in my rugby playing days.
Got a big energy, but I have to say, this is my personal favourite. Who's this good-looking guy?
Is that me?
Well, I'm pleased to say after a lot of searching, guys, I finally tracked down my real father.
Wow. Asadi, lovely to see you too.
Oh, thank you so much. Lovely to see you, Hayley.
Now, speaking of acting, you have just wrapped your own sitcom that you have written and you are starring in. Very exciting.
Yeah, thank you so much. And Madeleine directed a bunch of it. Yeah, it's really exciting. I got to play my dad for 5 weeks.
And have a look at this. Here's the comparison of you playing your dad and your actual dad, Afnan. The similarity is great.
It's scary. Which one is my dad? You choose.
I can't choose.
Wait, maybe those guys are my dad.
Yeah, who knows?
Who was the guy that I've been talking to?
Obviously, the show's not out yet, so your dad won't have seen any of the footage. But I wonder how he'll feel about your portrayal of him when he sees this photo here.
Looks like what you get when you order something like Super Mario themed off Wish. It's like, you are going to love Mario.
The new Super Khalid is a very fun game.
I love that. I'm actually really surprised that you got the role, though, Pax, because I know a really young up-and-comer that was also going for the part. Just narrowly missed out. Oh, guys, it's so much fun to finally hang out with you, even if it is via a Zoom. So why don't we dive into the show? Let's get into some questions. Hands on those space bars. Queenstown Lakesmere Jim Bolt is unhappy about this.
You know, this puts us in the position where we could end up like Auckland. Very disappointing.
What's put them in that position, Chris?
They want to build a theme park there called Rainbow's Beginning.
And it'll be just as good. Madsy?
No, this is Queenstown. I know what this story's about. There's a couple of bloody wankers who use some essential status to fly to Wanaka to their holiday home when they're not allowed to.
No, they were definitely not allowed to, but yes, they played the essential worker card and went to a holiday home in Wanaka. Points are yours, Mads. Judith Collins wasn't holding back in this interview.
Well, I think she's a big fat hypocrite, actually.
What's that all about, Pax?
It's actually a rare moment of self-reflection.
She's not self-reflecting this time. Chris?
It was Dr. Susie Wiles who was caught at the beach not wearing a mask and hanging out with someone, so Judith came for her, but it was actually someone in her bubble, so...
It was. And the beach was within 5k from her house, and it was someone from her bubble. Chris, the points are yours. It's an important week for Aotearoa. What has been happening since Monday? Chris?
It's that week of lockdown where we all give ourselves haircuts and go blonde.
I definitely thought about it. If I wasn't on TV, I would have absolutely had a mullet by now. Pax?
No, Hayley, it's Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, or Māori Language Week.
Points are yours, Pax. Kapai, well done. This looks like a bad morning in Wellington. What are we looking at here? Ursula?
That's when sometimes the truckers are full, you sort of have to shake it a bit to get the last things out.
Not really the technique I think they use, Pax.
That's a new Wilson car park that costs $8 an hour.
That is not a car park that is in there. Chris?
Is this why my online shopping's taking ages?
It could well be. Vaughan?
Wasn't it a whoopsie with the handbrake and that rolled backwards off the road, and they needed a crane or two to get it out, didn't they?
Yes, Vaughan, you are correct. That's a New Zealand Van Lines lorry that rolled off the street in Wellington. It took 2 cranes to get that bad boy out. This doctor has an idea.
The most obvious place to capture people is at the supermarket.
Okay, what is that about, Chris?
People who pick up absolutely every second avocado and fondle it.
It's not about those people.
Is that how you pick up avocados, Chris?
Like
one of those machines, the claw machine.
Pax, I'm gay. I literally flourish at everything that I do.
Oh, sorry, so sorry.
Brush my teeth like this. Brush my hair like this.
No, because I'm South Asian, I pick up avocados like this.
Yeah, right.
No, you pick them up like this.
Vaughan, you buzzed in. What's he talking about?
Is it community testing for COVID? Like, I don't know, have you got your one card and can we shove this up your nose?
You are correct, Vaughan. Yeah, he's calling for community surveillance testing to get a better picture of our COVID status. Points are yours. This Kiwi researcher has made a breakthrough.
We could put them in the toilet and reward them with a tasty treat when they urinate.
What is that about, Pax?
He's talking about men.
I mean, love a little treat after they go for
And
a
those
wee.
treats are yummy.
No, sorry, I can't give you that. Vaughan?
It's talking about female cows.
It is. They're talking about toilet training cows to urinate in specially designed toilet areas to help curb their nitrous oxide emissions.
And the toilet seat will always be down, right, ladies?
Oh, shame on you, Chris.
It was good. It was good, Chris. Moving right along. Interesting scene at Windsor Castle. What is going on there, Mads?
I don't know, is it just me or are the Super Bowl halftime shows just getting really fucking boring? It's getting so boring.
It's no J-Lo. Ursula.
No, they're playing the American anthem to commemorate 9/11.
They are indeed, Ursula. The points are yours. Kim Jong-un's most recent public appearance has people around the world talking. Why? Ursula.
Oh, he's been on that Rona diet. He's lost a lot of weight.
He has. Yeah, I don't know what diet it is, but he appears to have lost a lot of weight. Have a look at that.
Guys, he's more than just a weight loss story. He's also a very oppressive dictator.
That's
Yeah. And he's changed his name to Slim Jong-un now. So,
It is time now for a break. We'll be right back with our first guest quizmaster, Tiki Tane Ako Akine.
Right, some good news and bad news. I think I found
60 New Zealand dollars.
This is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah! Woo, for money!
We've also got
few teeth.
Wow.
Incredible.
We love them.
I just vomited.
Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Who's ready to get wet?
Don't be silly, it's just for hippies.
They're so high.
Whoa, dude. What's going on there?
I don't know, but we're about to find out.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome back to Have You Been Paying Attention at Home? Now, Ursula, you may be in lockdown, but it's still a very exciting time for you because, of course, The Masked Singer Australia is coming out and you are one of the judges. And while you've been over there, you have been fighting the good fight.
They were sweet as we say in New Zealand, because that's clearly New Zealand. I mean, obviously the Kiwi Pavlova.
Mate, Pavlova's Australian.
It is not.
Yes,
Well,
Look at her, she's got Kiwis on her. Where does she have half a kangaroo strapped to her? I rest my case. I'm repping New Zealand hard out and I'm not taking any nonsense from them.
Oh, we really appreciate it, Ursula. It's an old debate and one that we just want to put to rest. All right, let's crack back on with the show. Get out the caviar and pretend you like the way it tastes. It's showbiz. This clip caused fanfare on the internet. Very exciting. What are we looking at there, Pax?
That's actually my sitcom coming out later this year.
Wow.
Budget on
Yeah,
New
it's
Zealand
incredible.
television.
It's incredible, yeah.
Vaughnie.
That's actual footage of that Auckland couple making their way to Wanaka.
With the music in the background.
Yeah. They just were just like, people are going to be angry at us, but this is going to look real cool.
Mads.
That is the trailer for The Matrix Resurrection, I think, the new Matrix film coming out. I'm so pumped!
Absolutely pumped. Points to you, Mads. Here's Schitt's Creek star Dan Levy at this year's Met Gala. What was the theme based on that photo, Mads?
I think the theme was being stung by a million blue bottles. And what you can't see on the outside of that picture is 6 guys just ready to piss on him.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Wasn't the theme, Ursula?
No, that's middle-aged mum bingo arm hiding.
We all love a bit of a puff sleeve, some forgiveness. Pax?
No, that's all the materials had to be from Spotlight.
It is a bit sort of world of wearable art, isn't it, Chris?
It was the headline news in the gay media. It was America, a lexicon of fashion.
It was. In America, a lexicon of fashion. This got the internet talking.
I guess I just wanted to say that after all these years, I never forgot you. Ever.
Got a lot of people talking, some people even crying. What's that all about there, Mads?
Yes, it's really triggering because this is my toxic ex sliding into my DMs yet again.
I hate you. It's like, it just got you out of my head. Pax?
That's Steve from Blue's Clues, who was the host of Blue's Clues in the 90s. And he came back to say, what's up? He's been at uni.
You're correct. It was a very emotional video from Steve, the original Blue's Clues host, with a message to celebrate the show's 25th anniversary. This was a big moment for one of our panellists on Celebrity Treasure Island.
How good did that feel?
Really, it was massive for me, actually.
Bit emotional there, Chris. What was massive? I'll throw it to you, Chris.
Let's just say Art Green is packing.
Let's just say that surprises absolutely nobody. Vaughnie.
Didn't Chris win a physical challenge?
I think that's close enough for me. I'll pay the points to you, Vaughan. Chris, tell us about it.
Okay, not only was it a physical challenge, but it was an elimination challenge against Huriana, who's a fierce competitor, and I took her out of the competition.
Wow. You took her out. Congratulations, Chris. Right, guys, it's time to welcome our guest Quizmaster. He's a record-breaking chart topper and an absolute Kiwi music legend. Tiki Tane, are you there?
Kia ora, Hayley. Kia ora, everybody.
Now, Tiki, we've got to say, you're an absolute music legend. You're known as the king of dub. You've broken records as a solo artist. You've produced for all sorts of people like 660 and Shapeshifter. But of course, recently, you've been getting the old gang back together, Salmonella Dub. How does it feel to be back together with the band?
It's really awesome. Salmonella turns 30 years old next year, so it's really awesome to reconnect and play these old songs, some new songs, and it's so amazing that we've actually got a solid fan base still, you know. Sometimes it's 3 generations will turn up to these gigs, so we're very blessed looking forward to doing this tour that starts in November and goes right through to next year.
Tiki, can I just ask, because you left Salmonella to go do your own solo thing, and now you're back. Was it awkward to get back? Was like sex with your ex better than ever?
It was like reconnecting with an old girlfriend,
Yeah.
but without the bad baggage. It's the good baggage. And looking forward to the future.
Yeah, that's what couples therapy is all about, mate.
Absolutely.
Now, of course, it is Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori. Why do you think it's so important for our nation's first language to be more widely used?
It's because it's so unique to Aotearoa New Zealand. We have to celebrate it, acknowledge it, and in doing so, it brings us all together as people. It increases the mana of our country. So it's all positive. So to see where it's come now is absolutely beautiful. So I just want to big up everybody out there who's given it a go and trying to do their best to learn some te reo Māori. So yeah, big ups.
Vaughan, you buzzed in with a question?
I was just going to say, it is like beautiful and encouraging the language usage and everything, but is it just like, is it a little bit good to know it's winding up Don Brash as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Yeah, love it.
It's the cherry on top of learning the language, I think.
Yeah.
Tiki, do you have a little phrase or anything that you use commonly around your house that's nice and easy for people to learn?
Actually, I throw this one in now and then when my daughter's having a bit of a moment. It's Mo te whakamia, which means drama queen.
Oh, that one suits me.
That is all of us on this panel, actually. So.
Good luck, everyone.
Well, there you go. That's nice and easy for us to learn. Speaking of drama queens, should we get these guys busy and ask them our music questions?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, Tiki, take it away.
Oh, choice. This question's actually about my niece, Lord. Lord's new surprise 5-song EP has made headlines. What is so special about it?
Pax.
She just put 5 660 songs on it.
She's like, they're great songs. There you go. Not what she did, Mans.
Yeah, it was recorded entirely with fennel bongs, and she also had a choir of cicadas, and it's sung in te reo Māori.
Yeah, beautiful. Ka pai, she's done her EP. She's sung it in te reo Māori. Big up, Lord.
Very cool indeed. Well done, Mats.
All right, next question. This is actually about my cousin, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj caused drama by tweeting what this week?
She's on Twitter again, Chris. What's the drama?
God, she hasn't done a David Seymour and leaked the codes for Māori to get vaccinated, has she?
Nice.
Not something she would do, hopefully. Ursula?
No, she said her friend's boyfriend or cousin is now sterile after getting the vaccine because their testicles swell up.
Yes, that's correct. She tweeted that her cousin's friend in Trinidad got swollen testicles and became impotent from the COVID vaccine. All right, next question. This one's about my cousin, Stan Walker. Stan Walker used his new music video, Mate Mate Aone, to announce what?
We've got one hell of a family, Tiki. An absolute talented family there. Ursula?
That he's not a natural blonde. The carpets and the curtains don't match.
You're kidding me. Fooled everybody. Not the answer, Chris.
That his testicles, they swelled up because he got the jab. And,
I don't think he said that. Pax?
No, it's that he married his girlfriend, I think, Lou Tyson.
Yes, kia ora. Tino pai, that's correct.
Are you related to her?
Oh, that's my cousin.
Are we related?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Wow, I didn't know I was related to Tiki Tane.
My man, Pats, my man. Okay, last one. Oh, this one's about my niece, Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo shocked viewers of the VMAs when she ended her performance by doing what?
Mads?
Nah, she went right up to the camera and she did like a Nicki Minaj and she said, "What's good, Hayley Sproul? What's good?
No.
You know, you've been mocking me on the radio, but look at this." And then she smashed the camera.
Yeah, absolutely. So hitting and breaking a camera lens. So let's take a look.
Whoa!
How punk is that, Hayley? Like, how much do you love her
I'm
now
not
as an
going to
artist?
sit
You know
here
what I
and
mean?
have you tell me that Olivia Rodrigo is punk. I won't
Punk,
stand
man.
for it.
That was dope. I loved it.
Yeah, she's so cool.
I want to do that during my stand-up when I hit a punchline.
Oh, so all the screens are safe.
Oh, Ursula Carlson. All right, guys, it's time for us to take a short break. Tiki Tane, thank you so much for joining us. Haere rā.
Thanks, everyone.
make sure your DVDs are zone 0 because we're taking them around the world. All right, contestants, hands on buzzers, here we go. To a wildlife park in Singapore. What is going on there? Vaughan.
It looks like absolute pandemonium at that gender reveal party.
There you go. You are correct, Vaughan. That is a gender reveal party for that panda's little cub, and it's a boy! Strange sight at an aquarium in Birmingham. What is going on there, Pax?
I don't care how high the sea levels have risen, Michael. I'm getting married on that beach.
That is not quite what's happened there, Mads.
This is a couple, isn't it, who wanted to go away to get married and they couldn't, but they're both divers, so they decided to do it underwater.
They did, yeah. This is 2 diving fans getting married after the pandemic forced them to change their plans from having an overseas wedding indeed. Chris?
Shouldn't they have gone to Wanaka? I hear it's beautiful for weddings down there.
Stunning this time of the year. We should all go. This Melbourne news reporter was chasing a lead.
So what do we know about this guy? He's a big boy, often seen with a fish in his mouth. Surely, on a beautiful day like today, he'll be out and about, right? Wait up, wait up. False alarm.
Stunning performance there. What is he looking for, Ursula?
This is just Scott Morrison, you know, relaxing because the COVID and the vaccination rollout's going so well in that country.
It's not quite what he's looking for. Vaughan?
Didn't a fur seal get spotted in that river, and the locals are real jazzed about it, so they've sent out their best actor to find it.
They have indeed. It's a fur seal called Salvatore who's been making a home in the Yarra River. Look at Salvatore. Arresting image from a US court. What is going on there? Mads?
I don't know, but ventriloquism is always terrifying, isn't it? It's just terrifying.
Straight through the neck as well. Vaughan.
Isn't this, it's in a courtroom, it's the mask that Robert Durst guy was wearing when police arrested him.
Yes, that's the Deputy District Attorney holding up the mask that Robert Durst was wearing when he was arrested for murder as prosecution begins their closing arguments. Terrifying. This 100-year-old grandmother from Florida has been recognised by the Guinness World Record as the world's oldest what? Pax.
Owner of that book.
It's a great book. We've all got one on the shelf somewhere. Ursula.
No, cougar. She's still on the prowl.
I don't know if she is. She could be, considering what she actually is, Mads.
She's the world's oldest Karen.
And she lives by those rules. Chris?
Is she a powerlifter?
She is the world's oldest powerlifter. That's Edith Merwade Trainer. She still lifts 3 times a week, baby.
I don't know if you saw Haley, but I was pretty good at that physical challenge. I reckon I could take her on.
You can absolutely take her on.
Well, you've got a great record for beating girls, so...
Absolutely eliminated.
That was actually really massive for me.
All right, team, it is time now for an individual challenge. I'm tired of just one answers. I want 10 answers in my favourite game.
Oh, I hate that game.
Can you name 10 of these things in 15 seconds? I love this game to pieces. All right, here's how it's going to go, guys. I'm going to give you a category, and it's your job to tell me 10 things that fit into that category. Aaron will be on the timer, and when you hear this bell, your 15 seconds is up.
Does he take bribes?
I don't know, Aaron, do you take bribes?
No.
No. We're going to start with you, Pax Asadi.
What? No! Damn it, I hate this game. I hate this game.
Emma Raducanu has just become the first British woman to win the US Open in 44 years. Can you name for me, in 15 seconds, 10 British celebrities? Start the clock.
David Beckham, Posh Spice, Scary Spice, Baby Spice, Sporty Spice, Neil.
Neil.
All the
I'm sorry,
Beatles,
Pax, your time is up.
Jingo and Mingo.
I'm not accepting Ringo, Dringo or Mingo because it was after time anyway, and I'm also not accepting Neil. Who's Neil?
Neil, the skateboarder Neil.
I'm sorry, Pax, you only got 5 there, and that is a fail.
This game stresses me out so much.
Mads, we're coming to you now.
Okay. Yes.
NASA's Perseverance collected 2 samples of Mars rock this week, which will be returned to Earth by a later mission. Can you name for me, in 15 seconds, 10 things you would find in outer space? Start the clock, Aaron.
Planets, comets, asteroids, the rings of Saturn, gases, black holes, vortex, white holes, assholes, and a
I'm sorry, but you were slightly derailed there by Pax's suggestion of black holes, white holes, and assholes. None of which.
You should have gone for Neil.
Yeah.
Neil was
He
in
was in
space.
there.
All right, Vaughnie, we're coming to you now. There was controversy around Dr. Susie Wiles' trip to a beach near her house this week. Can you name for me, in 15 seconds, 10 things you'll find at the beach? Go.
A sand, towel, bucket, spade, swimming togs, an ice cream, a seagull, a shell, a fish, and waves. Water.
Yeah!
Yay! And Neil will be there. Neil loved the beach.
Vaughan, you broke the losing streak. Well done. 10 points to you. We're coming to you now, my friend Ursula Carlson.
Can't wait to fail.
This week, 250,000 new Pfizer vaccines arrived from Spain. Can you name for me, in 15 seconds, 10 European countries? Hit the clock, Aaron.
Germany, France, Spain, Estonia, Amsterdam.
Neil.
Ringo and Jingo. Oh, damn it.
Ursula, you were doing so well, and then Estonia came in, and it was like, that wasn't one of the obvious ones. And then we got to Brisbane.
Hayley, I was doing really well, but then when you laughed, I was like, is Estonia not in Europe? And then, so I questioned myself, and that took some seconds off my confidence.
Okay, so even if I gave you some seconds, you still...
Look, I have nothing else in there. There's nothing else in the bank.
I'm sorry, Ursula, I can't give you any points for that so far. Just Vaughan. Chris, can you get some points in here too? Let's see. The new Marvel film Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings has topped the global box office. Can you name for me, in 15 seconds, 10 superheroes? Go, Aaron.
Superman, Batman, The Flash, The Hulk, Wonder Woman, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, she's a villain, Jacinda Ardern, Dr. Ashley Bloomfield, my mum,
Neil. I gave you 9 for that, and I did include Jacinda, Ashley, and your mum, for I know your mother, and she's a superhero. I didn't include Poison Ivy. She's not a superhero.
No, she's a villain. She's a villain.
Well done to just you, Vaughan, and nobody else. It's time for a quick mini break. We'll be right back. Ako Akine.
If I say Mooloos, most Kiwis would automatically think of death,
taxes and bubble wrap.
In a horror crash with Bussy McBusface.
Oh my gosh.
Shortly we'll speak to COVID-19 modeller Professor Michael Planck about
balancing on one leg.
It would be a logistical nightmare and it will make any burger taste like a Big Mac. The Prime Minister says it's
broccoli for dinner.
But there are warnings consumers should do their research.
The message is do the mahi, get the treats.
Welcome back to Have You Been Paying Attention from the comfort of our homes. It's time to welcome our next guest, Quizmaster. She's a legendary goal shooter for the Northern Stars and a silver fern. Maya Wilson, are you there?
Hi, everybody.
Maya, we're so happy for you to join us. Now, you became a young talent, joining the Silver Ferns at just 19 years old. Wow. I don't want to tell you what I was doing at 19, Maya. It wasn't representing my country.
Wasn't pretty.
It wasn't pretty at all.
You were still excelling and working through a lot of people, Hayley.
I really was. But Maya, when did you realise I'm very good at playing netball?
Oh, I think I always felt like I was tall and I was beautifully big, so I just used that as an advantage. I didn't want to run up and down a soccer field of 100 metres, so I thought, hey, why not stick in a 5-metre circle? So that was the choice.
I'm tall and wonderfully big. I'm an absolute wasted unit not playing netball as a kid. Pax?
How tall are you, Maya?
So I'm 188, that's 6'2", and in netball that's like average. So I think, you know what, I think I'm average height and everyone shorter than me is just short.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I'm average height too, and I've met a few netballers, and I've never seen one's face, so this is a big moment for me. Just looking at your face, normally it's just belly button.
We can look eye to eye today.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Maya, are you a trash talker on the court?
I can't. I think it's like a woman's sport, like it's just not there, but I have played against other nations and they definitely do try.
I play in a woman's sport. I'm a marching girl. We trash talk all the time.
Sorry, that's
not
sport.
a sport.
Ursula,
It's not a
sorry, you're
sport.
muted, Ursula. I've muted you.
Haley, it's not a sport. Like, as a fellow athlete, like, I played basketball throughout my life, and so I understand a lot of the pressures on the court.
How tall are you, Pax?
5'8". And the funniest but worst trash talk I've ever experienced is I was on a basketball court and this guy was standing next to me because he was defending me, and he just whispered in my ear, "You're in denial."
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that rocked me for the rest of my life, and I think about it daily.
Well, Maya, that's one that you can use perhaps in your game, your upcoming game against the England Roses.
I'll take the advice that Pax has given me. I'm sure
Thank you
it'll
so much.
make...
Yeah, from athlete to athlete.
Now, Maya, of course, with COVID, you've had so many game delays. You know, everything's always up in the air. How does the team keep the morale high?
Yeah, I guess it's 100% frustrating, but knowing that at least we have England here in the country, that's a massive milestone. We get to play. Not sure if it's with a full squad yet and if we can get our Auckland girls out, but you know what, it's just a privilege to get out there and play again.
Yeah, and how do you think the England Roses are going to fare against you guys?
Oh, I hope they're not buckling on their knees, but...
You know what, Maya, you can trash talk them about their country's COVID response. That'd really probably get to them, you know what I mean?
And then I'll always quote Pax because it's coming from the big man athlete himself, so if anyone's taught me anything, it's all that guy.
The athlete to athlete respect is so deep, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
When you meet him in person one day, you can pat him on the head as a thank you.
You just rub my...
I still think I'd have to bend down to do that.
Yeah. Maya, a pleasure to have you. Are you ready to ask our contestants our sports questions?
Let's go, team.
Let's go.
All right, team. Well, 3 cheers for the other team and 1 for the ref. This is sport. Maya, take it away.
Paris Hilton stole the attention at the US Open when what happened?
Paris Hilton in our sports news. You heard it, Ursula?
I think her sex tape started playing over the big screens, and she was impressed.
Wow. Not quite what happened there, Chris.
It wasn't her sex tape, but her song, her single played, and then she was bopping along and singing to it.
Yes, correct. Her song Stars Are Blind started playing and she absolutely loved it.
If you show me your love, baby, I'll show you mine. It's a banger.
I think is she messing up the lip sync there?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she doesn't know the words.
She never sung it.
And that is why she is iconic.
All right, Maya, next question.
The Silver Ferns have announced they will be doing what for 3 days in a row in October?
Pax.
Cooking a beautiful slow-cooked lamb.
Not how they're spending 3 days. Ursula.
No, they're doing like a pillow fight championship. Is that right?
Dare you?
Not so close, but maybe my fellow athlete might be involved. There's a clue.
Yeah, I am involved. I am involved.
Mads, do you know the answer to this?
I believe they're going to play the men's national team.
Yeah, definitely correct. Ding, ding, ding. 10 points. Playing the men's national netball team in a 3-game series as a replacement of the postponed Constellation Cup.
Are they so bad?
They're actually so... See, exactly. This is why you do not know, because you are not a netballer. You are a basketballer. And our athletes... It's up here, mate.
They're amazing.
Do they get paid less?
They don't get paid at all.
Do they
Are you guys going to toss a coin for shirts versus skins?
Wouldn't that be a spectacle?
Next question, Maya.
The Wallabies were excited on the weekend.
Quade Cooper is the man.
Why was Quade Cooper the man?
Chris.
Did he get player of the day and got a cheeseburger voucher?
Slightly more awesome. Ursula.
Because he kicked the little ball over the pole and beat South Africa at rugby.
Maya, is that enough information for you?
It was a salty guess, but yes, 10 points, correct.
Yeah, it was like a last-second penalty goal. It was pretty impressive.
I mean, it's still Quade Cooper. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right, Maya, next question.
To Miami, Florida, where a wild scene occurred in the stands of a college football game. What happened?
This is absolutely wild. Vaughan.
All attention was taken from the field as a cat hung for its life from the rafters of the stadium roof, and the whole crowd was watching with bated breath. And then, play the clip, Hayley.
All right, let's play the clip.
Oh my God.
10 points to you, Vaughan Smith.
And there's nothing more cat than being saved. The cat is saved by people and immediately the cat tries to kill them.
Well done, Vaughnie. 10 points to you.
Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton has had a dramatic week.
And next thing you know, he's just on top of me.
What's he talking about?
Chris.
Was he caught driving on his restricted?
I certainly hope not. Ursula?
No, a Dutch driver had a...
Yes, correct. When Dutch driver Max Verstappen crashed into him at the Italian Grand Prix.
Maya, please take us to our last question.
Something unexpected interrupted the Ireland women's T20 cricket semi-final match this weekend. What was it?
Mads.
The English came up and claimed half of it.
Not the answer I want. Ursula.
No, I watched this. A dog came on and grabbed the ball and ran away with it.
Yes, a dog. Let's take a look.
They're going to have to take a chance now.
So funny.
Oh, dog. Oh,
So good.
oh, the dog is the ball. Oh, here we go. Now that is...
We're going to take a quick break, but you can watch coverage of the England Roses versus Silver Ferns next week right here on 2. Maya Wilson, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, team.
Good luck for the game. Man, I don't know what Sharon's buried in the backyard, but I haven't seen Gavin for a couple of weeks. Kia ora, anō e hoa mā. Well, it's time to bring it on home with a round of rapid recall. All right, guys, hands on buzzers. Start that clock now. Bad news for student pub starters in Dunedin. What happened, Chris?
Everyone spent their course-related costs?
Yes, we did. Nah, not the answer, Mads.
It's closed, actually, Hayley, for safety reasons.
It has indeed. Points are yours. Disney has made a major announcement. All of its remaining 2021 films will be what, Pax?
R18.
I don't believe that's the announcement. Ursula?
No, it's going to be in cinemas only.
Yeah, cinemas exclusively, not on Disney+. Former American President Donald Trump spent the anniversary of September 11 doing something unusual. What was it? Vaughan.
Controversially, Hayley, he's joined Al-Qaeda.
I'm the best terrorist. I'm the greatest terrorist of all time.
I don't believe he has done that, Chris.
Sounds like a joke answer, but didn't he commentate a boxing match?
He did indeed. Points are yours, Chris. Dame Valerie Adams has revealed a new project. What is it? Vaughan.
I'm doing whatever she wants because everybody's too scared to tell her no.
I mean, yeah, Ursula.
No, they're shooting a doco about her life.
Yeah, that's what's happening indeed. Points are yours. This look turned heads. What are we looking at there, Pax?
That's actually Doja Cat at the VMAs, I believe.
Yeah, she was hosting the 2021 MTV VMAs with a cheer hat that eventually she took off and sat on. Kiwi film director Jane Campion has just taken out what big award, Pax?
The Weet-Bix Triathlon.
I don't think she's allowed to enter there, Mads.
No, she has won the Silver Lion at the Venice Film Festival, and she is a wonderful director. I have had the privilege of working with her.
Yes, she did. Won Best Director of the Venice Film Festival for her film Power of the Dog. Well done, Jane. I know she's a big fan of this show. It's been reported that there's been a huge spike in numbers of what pest around the country, Mads?
I believe it's X's in my DMs, Hayley.
Wow, these X's are really haunting you, man.
There's a string of them. There's a string of them, I tell
Coming
you.
for you. No, it's not your X's, Chris.
Is it rabbits?
It is. It's rabbits, with numbers bouncing back from their Khaleesi virus outbreak. They're back, baby. Moderna are developing a new shot, which is a combination of a COVID booster shot and what, Pax?
Tequila.
It's not tequila, though that would make it a lot more fun, Chris.
Sweet and sour sauce?
That really got me. No, it's not sweet and sour sauce. Ursula.
No, it's the flu jab.
The flu jab as well. Points are yours. Major news from our girl Britney Spears. She took to Instagram on Monday to announce what, Mads?
She's engaged. She's finally free and she's allowed to be engaged to her boyfriend. And all I can say about that is, oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's engaged to long-term boyfriend Sam Ashgari. Congrats, guys. Over to Spain, where the country's youngest Catholic bishop, Xavier Novell, has quit after falling in love with which unlikely partner? Pax.
An adult.
All right, even Aaron thinks that one's a bit much. Vaughan?
A satanic erotic author.
It sounds ridiculous, but yes, a satanic erotic writer named Sylvia Cabello. That's hot.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Denmark has just become the first country in the world to do what? Chris?
Get a photo of everyone and no one's blinking, and it's already
Impossible, Chris. Ursula?
No, to drop all of the COVID restrictions because 80% of them are vaccinated.
Yeah, they're dropping them all, baby. They're free to roam. Points are yours. Here's a massive pile of rubbish in Belgium. What has happened there, Vaughan?
Hayley, that's what my garage looks like if I miss 1 week's rubbish collection.
Very good, Vaughan, but not the answer I want here, Chris.
Wasn't there like a big flood and that's all the rubbish that got left out?
It's a closed motorway where 5 kilometres of trash has been accumulated following devastating floods in June. Ray-Ban sunglasses have revealed an unlikely collaboration with whom, Chris?
Roy Brand. Discount sunglasses.
I don't knock them. I love my Roy brands. Ursula?
No, they are collaborating with Facebook.
They are indeed on new glasses with built-in cameras and AR technology. Freaky. The Black Caps are doing what in Pakistan for the first time in nearly 20... Oi, there you go. That sound brings us to the end of the show. Let's check the final leaderboard. And our winner tonight is... Ursula Carlson! Well done. Congratulations to our winner, and thank you to everyone for playing tonight. We'll leave you with this reminder of the need to pay attention when pronouncing difficult names.
Trending this morning, a work of art by Banksy. Am I saying his name right?
Banksy.
Banksy?
Banksy.
Banksy.
Have you not heard of Banksy?
Yeah, he painted that one thing up in Park City.
Row kind of street.
On the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Banky.
Oh, next week, Vaughan and Ursula go head-to-head with Eli Mathewson, Angela Drummond and Guy Montgomery at the special time of 7:30. We'll see you then. Ka kite.